I'm finally done with the dishes. Now I get to go on my 5-hour sleeping break. Nope. Oh, come on, Bowser. I'm asking you to do this for me.
Sorry, no.
Well, then fuck you.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for Dexter, this one's going to be doing another discussion video and another news video for Dexter Resurrection. We have some news that comes from DexterDaily.com, of course. Make sure to go ahead and check them out over on Instagram and X and a lot of other social medias. They have a lot of updates for Dexter content, and you can always get updated on all new things Dexter, especially while we're waiting for Dexter Resurrection. It's a very good page to follow, but I was very surprised to hear about this, and I had to do a video talking about this one. It sounds like we have two returning characters to Dexter Resurrection, which, let's just rip the band-aid off here. Let's just get into it. We have Arthur Mitchell, the Trinity killer, coming back into Dexter Resurrection for a hallucination sequence, by the sounds of it. That's what it sounds like it's going to be. And we also have, which was announced yesterday, we have Miguel Prado returning as well. Now, his role is not exactly fully known, but we know that those two characters will be involved in this season in some kind of capacity, and they're going to be bringing both actors back. So that's incredible. I mean, Arthur Mitchell, I must admit, I kind of expected, because he does have the Trinity Killer spinoff, which I know they're going to be doing at some point down the line. I know that's kind of been in talks about doing a Trinity Killer spinoff. I'd be all right with that. I think that'd be an interesting series as long as they do it right, of course. But, you know, there's been ideas for stuff like that, so I kind of figured the actor was around, and John Lithgow did return for New Blood, so it makes sense that maybe he'd return one more time to play Trinity in some kind of hallucination or, you know, something like that. And again, I mean, the Trinity Killer is a massive character. He is, without a doubt, the biggest villain that we've ever faced in Dexter, so I'm definitely down to see more of him, and I'm curious to see what the hallucination will be, because I feel like it's going to be Dexter's past coming back to haunt him in some kind of way. I don't know specifically what they'll do with it, but I feel like that's has something to do with what Trinity is there for, Arthur Mitchell. So that's going to be really cool to have John Lithgow show up in the franchise again, to have him, you know, kind of pop up again, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see the Trinity Killer one more time, because I feel like this will be the last one, so yeah, it's going to be cool to see that one more time. Now, for Miguel Prado, I got to admit, I was thrown off. That one I didn't expect to see, because unfortunately, the fans do not support Miguel Prado. I love Miguel. He was one of my favorite villains on the show, but I know not everybody enjoys him.
Well, then fuck you.
I'm actually happy that Clyde Phillips is sticking up for the character that he wrote, because he's a damn good character and he's a damn good actor. And I'm very happy that Miguel is going to be involved in this. Now, we don't know his role yet, so what I'm assuming is that they're not going to do the same thing that they're doing with Arthur Mitchell, and because they didn't reveal his role, this is what I'm thinking they're going to do with him. No, I don't think he's getting resurrected. I don't think either of these guys are getting resurrected. They better not, at least, or I'll flaw the hell out of that. I'll put it that way. But no, I don't think they're getting resurrected. What I think is going to happen with Miguel is that Dexter is going to be in a situation, right, where he has no friends. He has nobody to back him up. Everybody wants him taken down. Everybody wants him, you know, dead, pretty much. And he is not going to have any friends to rely on. And I think he's going to think back to simpler times when he had someone, you know, there, like Miguel, that, you know, was kind of, you know, on his side, always, you know, helping him out and stuff like that. And he's going to realize how good he had it with Miguel back in the day. And what I mean by that is that I think they're going to do a flashback. I do think they're going to do a flashback sequence with Miguel and with Dexter. They obviously look a lot older now, both the actors, so I'm curious to see how they execute that, but I think we're going into a flashback, and it's definitely not impossible, because Dexter New Blood did do flashbacks of him, and though he looked clearly older, they did a good job, you know, masking it as best as they could. So I would say that's definitely what they're going to be doing. I think that's definitely what's going to be happening here. I think we're getting a flashback sequence with Miguel and Dexter, and then a hallucination between Dexter and Arthur Mitchell, the Trinity Killer. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm definitely down to see these characters again, in particular Miguel, because I got to admit, I kind of expected Arthur Mitchell. That was kind of something on my bucket list for this show, is to see him interact with Dexter one more time. But Miguel was not a character I ever thought we'd see anything of again. And you know, it's funny, I guess we did technically see him sooner than I do, you know, recall, because he was in Dexter Original Sin. in a quick sequence with LaGuerta. So, you know, he was there briefly, although that wasn't the same actor. This is the same actor coming back for the characters. So, like I said, I don't think he's resurrected. I would hope to hell not. So I'm believing, and I'm thinking the only other route they're going to go with this is that it's going to be a flashback, which would be very interesting. I think that's going to be very, very, very interesting to see. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about the returning characters in Dexter? Do you like the idea of both of these characters coming back for their roles briefly? I definitely am. I'm down for it. I think that's going to be really fun and exciting, but I want to hear your thoughts down below. So, of course, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe and tune up to any other videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Dexter. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.